I'm Adam Kunzmiller with BGG TV, and we're here at Gen Con 2014. I'm joined by Rick Schrand with Griffin Games, and we're here to talk about Lords and Ladies.
Yes.
So what can you tell me about Lords and Ladies?
Lords and Ladies is a game of not so polite society.
Attention Gen Con attendees and exhibitors, the time is now 5:55.
Speaking of not so polite.
Exactly, and now I got to start talking like this.
Purchases and exit the exhibit hall if you're an attendee.
Attention Gen Con visitors.
Yes,
Excellent.
thank you very much.
All right.
Okay, so it's a not so polite society. You are wanting to grow your family tree. You want to have the most prolific family tree that you possibly can have.
Okay.
Through that, you get influence points, and you play up to 18 points. So the first one to 18 points wins.
So it's a race to 18.
It's a race to 18. During this, you will choose either a lady or a lord to be your character. Now, if you notice, there's no name on that. It is a dry erase board, and this comes with a dry erase marker, so you can name your
So if you want to be Lady
character.
Marmalade, you can.
Exactly, and that's what my son does every time. He's a Beatles freak, so it's Lady
There you go.
Marmalade. I have done
Lady Godiva.
Well, and then if you grow the family enough, Lady Vuku, Shay, Avec, and Moi.
Nice.
So you could
Nice.
have all these grow, and then of course you have Lord Sergeant Pepper. You could, Lord Voldemort, or Lord He Who Must Not Be Named.
Lord Vader.
Exactly.
All
So
sorts
you
of
can
possibilities.
name them any way you want to. So the first thing you want to do is try to marry off your character.
Okay.
You do this by purchasing cards through here, and then you have the points here that if I wanted to marry the lady here to Duke Cranbow, I would have to pay 3 gold, and these are the gold tokens here. I would have to pay 3 gold for the dowry to then marry these
So
two
you're
off.
making up the difference.
Exactly. Now the problem here is, notice the hearts. The hearts basically are how well you are able to put it mildly, procreate and have children.
That's your virility rating.
That's your virility rating. So what you need to do is roll a die. You take the 2 ratings, you roll the die. If you get that or below, then you
Then you
able
are
to have a
successful.
child. Right.
All right.
Then you grow your family, and then you start going along. Now you have a little problem through this. All the other players have gossip cards. And the gossip cards, they can play at any time on you. So, you might become the gossip queen if you are able to do this. But maybe, as you're trying to give birth, there's an illegitimate child. And if somebody else who is playing also has an illegitimate child card, or has a card that says, yes, that really is a true statement, well, then you aren't able to have that
Interesting.
child. So everybody is always in the game, which is one of the wonderful
Scandalous.
things about it.
All right.
Yeah, so you have the scandals. You can also purchase hired help, butlers, that will give you special abilities, such as the butler here. You can hire 2 servants instead of 1 for a second turn action.
So if you have servants that take care of your day-to-day activities, it's easier for you to have a child, right?
In certain ways, but then again, there are rumors about those servants.
That illegitimate child had to come from somewhere,
exactly,
right?
Exactly.
All right.
So you keep playing this, and whenever you purchase the Duke, well, that would give you 4 points. So he would go up to 4, and then you continue on. Now, if you start losing, if somehow a divorce happens or whatever, then you lose those points. So it's this constant back and forth, and very, very tongue-in-cheek.
Cool. So how long does a typical game last?
Typical game, maybe about 30 minutes, at the most 45 if you got a lot of people there really getting into character and just doing the whole character thing. It's just
Sure, like just embracing the experience.
Exactly.
And how many players does it support?
It will support 2 to 5 players.
Is there a sweet spot you feel, or are they all pretty good?
I have played it at 3, 4, and 5 and just had a blast. Now, of course,
Great.
with 5, it's going to take a little bit longer.
Sure.
But
There's a lot more mudslinging going on at 5 too, I'm sure.
It can get really nasty with the rumors. As everybody says, come on, you gotta make sure. Come on, it's an illegitimate child. Come on, give it.
So what are some of the other things you can play on somebody? Let's see 1 or 2 more of the scandalous
So
cards.
we have bedroom problems. All the players' birth points are reduced by 4 for 1 round. So if you have a couple that have really good birth points, that could really got a drunken servant. The targeted servant is fired and returned to the bottom of the servant deck. Turn servants, financial ruin.
Oh. That'll do anybody in, right?
Yeah, player loses all their money.
Attention Gen Con attendees, it is now 6 o'clock and the exhibit hall is closed. Thank you for coming to the first day of Gen Con. The exhibit hall will open again tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. We hope to see you then.
I love that guy. And then you have Forbidden Love.
All right.
Gossipers choose the servant to be married. Servant powers are lost. Status points are not. And then, of course, if somebody has it going, oh yeah, that's true. Or if it goes around and gets back to the player again and it isn't verified by some way, then this just goes away.
It just goes away.
And they can do whatever they want to do.
Now, is this available now or coming out soon?
It will be out. It should be in here in about the next 30 to 45 days.
Oh, great. Well, once again, that was Lords and Ladies.